Hey guys, Sandra here. Once again doing my yearly Retropolooza haul. As you remember from last year, I went a bit nuts with my spending. That was different from the norm. And this year I thought, hey, maybe I should slow down a bit, But yeah, I couldn't really do that. I just couldn't help myself this time. Just got so many, man. Some I got free actually, but I'll explain that when we get to that. Well, anyway, let's start the haul. Let me show you what I got. Okay, first off we got Apocalypse, starring Bruce Willis. Now, from what I remember of this game, it was a game developed by the Tony Hawk, the developers of the original Tony Hawk games, Neversoft, and from what I heard, it's pretty cool, and it's a game starring Bruce Willis, as you can see from the title, and I thought, hey, why not? It's $15. It could be a pretty fun time, so can't wait to try this whenever I can. Okay, next we got Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. Now, I'm not the hugest fighting game person, but I occasionally like to dabble them, mainly because I kind of like their art style and stuff. It's kind of like why I bought Skull Girl a few years back. Yeah, anyway, I saw that one place had the Street Fighter, one booth had the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. I said, I might as well get that. Can't exactly recall how much I got for, but it was a pretty fair price. So, yeah, I got a good portion of the Street Fighter games all in this one disc. Pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, up next we got a sealed copy of Super Monkey Ball Mania. Now, from what I recall, this is I believe the remake of the first game, I believe, and yeah, it was this new game in the franchise that returned it to its roots. After they decided to remake the title from the Wii that the fans didn't like that much. So yeah, I'm not the hugest Monkey Ball fan, but I've dabbled in the franchise a bit, and I think it's pretty neat. And I saw this here and. I thought at the price I was getting it, I might as well do it. It seems like it could be a nice fit for my collection. As you see on the back, you can also play as additional characters like Sonic and Tails. And also, you can play it on your PS5, which I have had it for a year. But yeah, pretty neat. We'll play it eventually. I always have a bunch of these games. Never find the time to play them. It's always kind of more like a space issue. You always got to control the space, move some stuff from here and there. But I'm going on a tangent. But anyway, let's continue. Up next, we got Destroy All Humans, the remake they made. I remember it was coming out, and I said it was pretty cool that they remade the two Destroy All Humans games. This one was it's distributed by THQ Nordic, which is I think the revamped version of THQ that was bought out by Nordic, and they bought a bunch of their titles that they possibly want to remake, and they said let's do Destroy All Humans. So I was meaning to get this game, but I just never did. I don't know why, but I saw it at some booth. They were selling it for a cheap, fair price, and I thought, now's a better time than ever. From what my experience with the franchise, I've only played the second one on PS2, which, funny enough, I recall I got from Retropolooza, I believe, like the first year I went there, which was like 7 years ago. Can you believe that? It's pretty hard to believe. That was 7 years ago. But yeah, I got the first remake, probably get the second one soon. Anyway, yeah. Now this is my position, and it'll go in my collection. Next, we got Puyo Tetris 2, the ultimate puzzle match. I'm not the biggest fan of either of these franchises, but from the art style and creativity alone, that kind of raised my interest. And like these other two games, I found it at a fairly cheap price. I believe like at least $10 to $20, and I thought, hey, this is a genuinely good steal, and it's on PS5, so it'll be another game I'll have on my PS5, which I don't have a whole lot, but would make a great addition to it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, up next. Okay, this is the game I bought from the convention, but I wanted to show it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. Now, the reason I brought this with me because I heard Andre from Black Nerd Comedy was going to be at Retropolooza this year, and I have not seen him since like 2018. I thought, hey, it would be a good thing if I got him to sign this game. And on like a Discord server, I told a friend of mine this, Austin, and he suggested you should make him sign saying Smooth Donatello, and I said, that's a really good idea. So I took a suggestion and I got Andre to sign his popular Smooth Donatello phrase he used to say in his old reviews of the 2012 series. Yeah, it was really nice seeing feels like this year. Yeah, I bet this was definitely a year I got to see a whole bunch of people again. I got to see like Dickarus, Pan, Andre, just like it felt nice. Just felt nice seeing people again. After like 2 years of like just so nice. Made me feel happy. Yeah. And I just wanted to show you guys this. Yeah, I bought this from Limited Run Games. It's just one of the many games I got from there, and I'm still waiting for quite a few. I don't know why I do this, man. I just like having physical copies of games, and if I see an opportunity to get a physical copy of a game, I just get it because I'm not the biggest digital guy person. I like having physical media. But nonetheless, this was a neat thing I got. I'm happy I got Andre to sign it. Okay. Up next, we got Super Mario Galaxy, the Nintendo Selects Edition. Now this was a pretty big Mario game around the time, like a pretty fun, cool platformer. But as a kid, I never really had this game for the Wii. I mean, I had a Wii, yet I didn't have all the biggest titles except for like Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess, which I believe I got from the previous owner who had the Wii. But last year, I decided that the prices for that a really good price, like $15. I might as well get this. This should already be in my Wii collection because I got games like Right Shake It, Super Paper Mario, War Smooth Moves. I should try to get more of the more popular titles for my collection. It only makes sense. Either way, they would just look like a weird mishmash of shovelware, which it kind of was. But not the point. Glad I finally got to obtain a fairly decently priced copy of this game. Okay, up next we got Batman: The Brave and the Bold, the video game. Now, one of the reasons I got this was developed by Way Forward, who, if you know them, they were the creators of the Shantae series, and anyone who knows their titles, they're always a blast and always visually appealing when they're trying, even with some of their licensed games, but not all. But yeah, this is one example of their licensed game that I heard were really, really, really good. I was kind of a fan of the Batman Brave and the Bold TV series. It was definitely a homage to the classic days of DC Comics and stuff. But I got this as a how much did I get this for? See, the thing is, I don't recall what the price was. I believe this was in like a I think this was in one of the games that were in a bargain bin. Like you can get like 2 for $3 or whatever. But I'm glad I managed to snag this game full copy with the manual and all. Yeah, that's the thing I want to bring up. Whenever I go to these retro gaming conventions, I always want to make sure I find these games with the manual. That's my one thing. Like I'm just like that way. If a game doesn't have the manual, I'm not getting it. If it comes with the manual, yes. It's kind of like an OCD for me. Like I have to have the game in its full glory. It's just but yeah, glad I have this. Okay, up next we got Super Mario Galaxy 2, which I also got at the same booth where I got Super Mario Galaxy. So yeah, got this for like what, $25. Of course, comes with the manual on the disc. Even though this game is basically like Super Mario Galaxy DLC, so you still find it pretty cool. You know, it's got Yoshi in it. It's fun. It's fun. Yeah. From experience, it's fun. I'm glad I finally have 2 big Mario games on my Wii. That's nice. Okay, up next is a game I've been always meaning to get at this point. Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Now, I know this is a polarizing title in the franchise and all, but I was always interested in it, especially visually. Like, I was curious, always how it visually looks. It always gained my interest, and I felt like this had the best characterization of Zelda's. I trigger into this one. And this copy that I got for like $20 came with a double disc with that comes with a CD of the Zelda 25th Anniversary Symphony, which I thought was a pretty nice to get it by. Like, I think I managed to get this first class game for that much. Nintendo nowadays. But they're not always like classic heavy. Like they're always no, you can't pirate that, but we'll never re-release it. We'll make it difficult for you to get. But hey, I'm glad I managed to find some of these old Nintendo games at fairly decent prices. Like, cause that is just like a rarity nowadays. Please, you gotta work on that, Nintendo. But anyway, glad I got the game. Can't wait to try it. Okay, up next we got Constantine. Now, I'm not hugely familiar with the character, but I remember, what I remember is about the 2000 film version, like 2005 film version, that fans were always around, kind of happy with Keanu Reeves' performance in it. He didn't really have much of an accent, but other people who were not too big in the comics actually kind of enjoyed it. I actually heard also it was successful enough, and I heard it getting a sequel. Well, I don't know when the sequel's coming out, but they announced the possible sequel that'll come out eventually. And I thought, hey, they have the license game right here. And I thought, what better way of I heard it was actually pretty decent from other people. And I thought, at the price I was getting it, it would be a pretty solid purchase. So yeah, they're the game I knew I had to I didn't knew I had to get, but hey, it's in my possession. So, sorry if I'm rambling a bit. It's just hard to do these on camera sometimes. It just not like I need a script for this, but hey, yeah, this is from what I hear, it's a fun licensing game. Yeah, decent price. So there. Up next we got Wolverine's Revenge. Now, this was the game that was made to tie in with X2, and I heard some iffy things about it, but I was curious about it. Got around $5. What I remember the most about this is that this was a Wolverine game where Wolverine was voiced by Mark Hamill, of all people, which I thought was a pretty curious casting choice for Wolverine. Like that, I mean, yeah, like that's something you never expect. Wolverine played by Mark Hamill. That's kind of interesting. So yeah, I got this for around $5. Got it with the manual. And I think I'll have an enjoyable time with this whenever I play. Okay, up next we got Twisted Metal Black. Now, I'm not the